What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm really just sitting in my room, and I was like, why don't I just record? Because I said I was gonna be more consistent, and I still haven't got that far. So I wanted to try this NARS Sheer Glow, and I got it in Tahoe. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I always get samples of all of my foundations before I try them, because who not about to be spending $47 or $49 is me, and I don't know if it works well. So what I'm gonna start off with is moisturizing this face. Y'all see how it's acting out on me. I'm supposed to be getting a chemical peel. Hopefully I can get a whole bunch of makeup pictures out of the way before I do that, because I'm gonna be walking around looking like the Walking Dead. I already know. So I like to moisturize my face first. I already washed it. And if you guys see me looking off, I have a mirror to the side. I like to use this Lancome, like you guys seen in a previous video of mine. It's a nighttime cream. I like to use that. Get me all, you know, moisturized up and whatnot. And another product I just tried, or I just got, and I got the mini because I wasn't sure if I would like it, is this Professional. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's okay. My pores still be coming through. And it could just be because obviously I'm working on my skincare, and the pores is gonna be there. I mean, they're not gonna completely go away. But I need something, you know, to reduce them. So we're gonna start with that. Oh, so while we doing makeup, I wanted to do a story time. And y'all, I cannot remember what year it was. I want to say, what are we in? 2018? Okay, so I don't remember what year it was. It had to be somewhere in between maybe 2010, 2000 and I don't know, maybe 2009 through 2011. We gonna give it that much. And Plies was coming down here. For you guys that don't know, I'm from Oklahoma, and we get concerts, you know what I mean, but not like huge arenas. Now we have the BOK Center. They built that, so they bring acts down here in the River Spirit Casino. It's really nice, actually. I'm going to be filling my eyebrows in today with the Ray Ray. And I try to use this color to fill my eyebrows in because of my hair. It's already growing out. Back to the story, y'all. So, my best friend, or one of my best friends, she was like, girl, guess who coming to town? I was like, who? She was like, Plies. And I'm like, oh, okay. So back then, you know, we played the shit out of Plies, okay? And not to say we don't play him no more, but we was really on Plies, you know, back then. So I'm like, okay, so where is he gonna be at? Because at this time, we didn't just really have a huge arena or just like a huge place for celebrities to come down. So when we did have celebrities come down, it would be like, you know, at one of our little local clubs, you know, not nothing too big. You try to get there early. Of course, we were younger at the time, so we try to get there free before 11 and get in there, and before it got too crowded. So, you know, we went in. I didn't even know we made it before 11. I mean, that wasn't like a huge issue for us, but who don't want to save $10? You know what I mean? So we went in, and it was super packed, and we still somehow made our way to the front. And when we have concerts here, I mean, obviously other cities do it as well. They have those little opening acts, so the local talent can, you know, get them some shine, get their little songs in or whatever. So we're thinking, okay, you know, we real early. So even though it was a lot of people, we were like, we got time to go get us something to drink, you know, go walk around, go mingle, go talk to some people. I'm going to use this Maybelline concealer. I'm going to just use that on my eyes. I don't even know what eyeshadow I'm going for, y'all. I was watching, I'm so sporadic. I'm sorry, I'm going to get back to this story. But I was watching Tierra. I want to say it's Tierra Walker. I love her. She's so bomb. I'm pretty sure I said that in another video. But she did this smoked out brown look that I wanted to try on my eyeballs. I told y'all I be getting sidetracked. So, you know, we're in the club. We walking around and see a couple of people, talk to some people. I'm going to be going in with, what I want to go in with? I think I'm going to go in with Angel. So we went in, talking to people, walking around with our little drinks, let the local talents perform, listen to, you know. So our clubs here close. They're supposed to close at a good 2 o'clock, y'all, but about 1:30, they play that old school song, It's Time to Go. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but they play that song. And so we be trying to get the most out of those little hours. Well, we used to try to get the most out of those little hours because we already know that they're turning the lights on at 1:30. Final call for alcohol, last drink, all that stuff. So we sitting around like, okay, where's Plies? Like, hopefully he didn't cancel on us. Hopefully he come through. Because I did not want to deal with a janky promoter situation, okay? I let it move it, by the way. But people be doing that. Or, you know, you get those celebrities that come through the town. They'll rap maybe 1 song, 2 songs. Not even that. They'll put a little mix on and go on about their business and don't do anything else. But sometimes you really can't get mad at the celebrity because it's all about that bag and how much they were actually paid to be there. And I know people don't be wanting to pay folks right sometimes. I'm going to go in with my box of crayons. It's my newest baby to the collection. And we're going to be using, I'm going to start off with tan because I think I am going to do that smoked out brown look just because it's fall time. And look at this mirror. Doesn't this just, well, other than all of this and my makeup dust on it, but doesn't this just give you life? Don't y'all hate doing y'all makeup and y'all don't have no mirror near y'all? This is like handy dandy. But anyway, so we just heard people yelling like, oh my gosh, Plies in the building, da da da, you know, so the DJ started playing his records and whatnot. He come on stage. Mind you, we were off getting drinks, mingling, talking to people, so the little good close-ups that we had to the stage, we lost those. So we tried to get closer to the stage and could see him, but that was beyond us. We were too late and it just got real packed. I can't even remember how many security he had there. I probably say it's probably like 1 or 2 security guards, like nothing too deep. And they didn't even have like a game. Like I said, it was like in the club, y'all. So, you know, those little, I don't even know how to describe them. Like, where would you go? Like at the bank. You know, when you go to the bank and they just have those little poles with the little string things to them to make sure people sit behind them, stay behind the line. That's what they had. And I'm like, so what they think they controlling with these little things? These not gonna keep nobody back. And they sure didn't. So as soon as he came out, we're gonna go in with this brown. As soon as he came out, you know, females started wilding. People started pushing. It started getting hectic. And I'm just like, oh no, like I love you, Plies, baby, but I don't have time to get trampled today. So I pushed my way through the crowd and kind of went towards the back of the club and got me a little chair and was standing on the chair and, you know, trying to see what I could see. And, you know, it was a good show. He came through. He was, you know, really good. He had good energy. Everybody was hype. But like I told y'all, our clubs don't last that long. So I'm just like, okay, so don't judge me, y'all. But me being young, I'm telling my best friend, like, girl, so you know Plies gotta leave. Like, did you notice, like, what he pulled up in, like a tour bus or what? Like, I feel like since we didn't get to the front of the stage, I feel like we need an autograph. We need a photo. We need something, like, to let him know, hey, we was here. You seen us. We two of the finest in the club. You know, young, trying to juice yourself up. She like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what he pulled up in. Because, you know, like I said, we was kind of early. So, we don't know what he arrived in. And I'm just like, all right, man. So, we kicked it the rest of the night. Probably another good 45 minutes or whatnot. And I'm the type to where, okay, we got to get out of here before it get too jam-packed. Because I don't like staying out the club long. Sometimes people do crazy stuff and I don't have time. And plus, I hate getting stuck in traffic. Look up on my chapstick. Anyway, so I hate getting stuck in traffic. I'm like, okay, let's get out of here before it gets too hectic and we, you know, we can't get out. She was like, okay, cool. Let me see if I have a darker brown. I know I got it in my Morphe palette. Sometimes I like to use this brownie. Is that it? Yeah, this brownie bite as an eyeshadow. Just when I want to darken my crease for more dimension. So we're going to do that. And a lot of times I like using tape when I want the clean look. But I don't really too much care about the eyeshadow today. Because I just really wanted to sample the foundation to see how that works. Smoke that out a little bit. So we're exiting the club. People pushing you, trying to hurry up and get to their car. Understandable. So we get outside on the sidewalk and I think I see this tour bus. And I'm like, I tell one of my best friends, I'm like, girl, do you see that tour bus? She like, what tour bus? I'm like, the tour bus down the street. You don't see it? She was like, man, you tripping. Let's go. I'm like, nah, like, come on, we gotta go. I know he gonna give us autograph or a picture, something. Like, girl, I just took off running. And, you know, she a little rider, so she just took off running with me like, wait, like, what did you do? And I took off running towards the bus. 2 cops. I don't know if they were cops or police officers. Wait, that's the same thing. I don't know if they were cops or security guards, but they telling me, like, you know, stop. Like, y'all, no, don't start running towards the bus. Y'all need to basically, like, go home. I'm like, forget that. Hello, not even thinking. Girl, you ain't got time to be going, you know, somewhere crazy, going to jail, something like that. Just to be like, I got an autograph, or I have I use the same brush the whole time, which is fine because I normally like using my fingers. Like, I have an autograph or I got a picture with Plies. Like, girl, it is not that serious. Imagine telling my mama. Imagine if I would have got arrested for something that silly. Could you imagine? Like, Mom, I need you to come get me out. It's 2 in the morning. Girl, nah, my mama would have let me have it, okay? If I would have did something like that. So I'm really running. We get to the tour bus, or what I thought was a tour bus. It wasn't even the right one. I don't know if it was his entourage, or it had to be his entourage or somebody that came with him. I feel like it was a tactic. Like, he knew somebody was going to be there acting crazy, trying to be extra. He probably wasn't new to this, but I don't know. All in all, it was a fun night. Like I said, I was young. It was just one of many of my crazy nights with my close friend. And that's the end of that story time. Sorry, wasn't nothing ratchet, nothing occurred. Didn't want to get y'all hopes up. I just wanted to do a little story time. Anyway, so I'm going to try this NARS. Well, first, let me conceal because of these dark marks. We're going to use the Too Faced, I want to say it's Warm Sand. Yes, Warm Sand. Put that on all my little dark marks. I wanted to use it as under eye concealer, but I got match wrong. So I just use it for that. Then, thanks to Aunt Jackiana, I got this little trick to where I'll set my face first for a little bit before I do the foundation to help with creasing, and it really works. And also oil control. So we're going to use the 117 brush for my foundation. And I'm a little unorthodox. Sometimes I use brushes not how they're supposed to be used, but hey, what can I say? Let's see what this Tahoe is talking about. I normally have to mix foundations, but I braved it to try to see. What y'all think? It's not too bad. Giving me a little full coverage. It glides on really smooth. Oh, another trick that I learned from a YouTuber. I cannot think of her name right now. She's so pretty. But I was watching her yesterday. And one of her tips were, if you have bad eye creasing, which I do sometimes, she said, when you put your foundation on, try not to get all the way up towards your bags. Excuse me, your under eye. And just save that for your concealer. That way, it won't be so much product. And your eye won't crease as fast. I'm like, girl, you may be on to something. Because between these pores and the eye creasing drives me crazy. Okay, so what y'all think? This is the first layer. I say for the most part, it's definitely buildable. It feels real light. Like, I hate heavy makeup, you know? And I have been trying another product. I have been trying Maybelline, and I love their pancake stick because it gives me a more like sheer feel. Cause that matte that I was using is not my friend. And I have combo skin, but my skin is so sometimey. But that, the liquid foundation, that Superstay, yeah, that is a little too matte for your girl. So y'all, I think I'm feeling this. It glide on nice. What y'all think? Okay. Might be onto something. I'm gonna use this oldie but goodie. So for my foundation, long day, y'all. For my concealer, It's a little too bright for me. I've been trying different products out because I have been using Pro Concealer. But Pro Concealer, it's always a good fallback, but it leaves me so oily. Like, I literally have to bake so long, I gotta bake a cake, okay? And sometimes your girl just be ready to go out the dough. I don't have time to be baking cakes. Although, the setting is my favorite part. Sometimes I be on the go. And I normally wet this, but I don't have anything around. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Laura Mercier to set it. And I use my Sacha Buttercup. It gives me a good mix, so I won't be looking like too ghostly. Super Stay pancake stick and mocha. And I like because they have a sponge already on there. That's real handy. And I used mocha. My little sample NARS and orgasm, excuse me. I like to mix that and Tiffany for blush. Ooh, got a little crazy. Y'all wanted y'all to see me from outer space with that glow, honey. And I used Radiant for that. And I'm cheating and using a blending brush because I don't know what I did with my highlighter brush right now. And if I wanted to be real extra, I would use the Wet n Wild. One of these is Master Fix. So guys, what do you think? Let me put on some lashes.